Hello? Is there anybody in there? Jehovah's Witness.
The Electric Honey Badger.
Greetings, random people of the internet. My name is the Electric Honey Badger, and today we're going to be doing another attempt at the Fortnite. Now, if you watched my last episode, I managed to place relatively high on the list, but that's because I did a lot of hiding and survival stuff and not really going in there and actually grinding and killing people, because I'm not that sort of guy, if you couldn't tell. Hopefully this time I will place in the top 3, but knowing myself, I'm probably going to do worst, because, you know, they always tell you to get better, but I tend to defy expectations, and I'm like, you know what, screw you. I'm not going to make myself a better person. I'm going to make myself a worse person. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alright, so it looks like this time around the game has chosen Halle Berry to be my avatar. Very good. Too bad she's not the Halle Berry from the X-Men who can conjure up badass lightning and storms. But you gotta take what you can get, so I'll accept regular old Halle Berry. Which, she's fine. She has an Oscar. That's good enough. You guys better look out. I have a gun. Bam, 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 bam. It's funny because you can't die in this lobby, so you can just shoot people any day you want. Alright, looks like we're on our little school bus. Get on the magic school bus. Alright, it's time for us to... Let's choose a different location this time. Let's go still on the perimeter of this island, because once you get to the center, it's just going to be a hodgepodge of shit. And I want to survive as long as possible, because it's kind of a bitch when you're recording to stop recording once you die and then start it again to enter a new match. So, as with any match, the goal is to survive as long as possible, and that's what I intend on doing. How's about we go to that location down there, because it looks pretty interesting. I'm all for exploring, especially when you have to find places to hide in because people are kind of out to kill you. Alright. Beep. It's like I'm Mary Poppins, except I'm not Mary Poppins. I was trying to make a joke there, but I failed. Just like with all my videos. Okay, doesn't look like anybody's down there, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop. Hopefully nobody's following me. Hopefully nobody will shoot me out of the sky, because that would just be very rude. But I mean, this is a video game dominated by preteens, 12-year-olds, 17-year-olds. You know, all those. And I used to be a teenager once, for those of you calling me a hypocrite. But I didn't like being a teenager. I was really shy. I didn't really have a lot of friends, and it was an interesting time. You know, you kind of have to be a teenager in order to be an adult. That sort of stuff kind of happens to you. Okay, so I'm on a roof right now, but I gotta get down to where I can find a weapon, which appears to be a ways on down. Alright, looks like we got ourselves a shotgun, so we're gonna pick up the shotgun, and I don't know why I'm narrating everything I do, because if I did, then I would tire out my voice. Opening this door and finding this chest down here, looking around to see if there's any enemies, and I don't want to tire out my voice, so we're gonna go ahead and pick up the slurp juice, ammo, metal, and an assault rifle. And we're gonna be go ahead and good to go. Woo! Bandage. I don't know why I turn into a country bumpkin every time I play this. Maybe it's because I get a little overly excited, or maybe it's because I get nervous. Actually, it's because I get nervous because I don't really know what I'm doing, because I'm new here. So I think I have everything I need as far as weapons and a potion that I don't know what it does. So I think that's good enough to just run the hell away and live off the grid, because you know what? I like nature. Nature is a beautiful thing, and I think more people should just run away and live off the grid, because life can be full of heavy expectations for yourself, and a lot of those times you don't meet those expectations and people hate you for it. So you know what you do? You say, fuck all that, I'm gonna go shit and eat and live off the woods, because I'm an American and I'm privileged. And we have a choice whether to do that or not. We're not forced into it by environmental circumstances, so... I don't know what I'm saying. I tend to just talk about random things. As you well know from the last episode, and if you've been following me, the good old Electric Honey Badger doesn't know what the hell he's talking about most of the time. But that's what I do. That's what I do best. And I don't know what I'm doing right now. Actually, I do know what I'm doing. I just default to saying I don't know what I'm doing when I just want to fill in time by talking. But you don't have to hear me talk most of the time. You can just skip the video, which... I see most people doing, because admittedly I'm not the most entertaining person in the world, but to each their own. You do what you gotta do. I'm not gonna judge. Okay, I might a little bit. Okay, so we got ourselves a van right here, and it looks like the van from Breaking Bad, except yellow. And they should really put that as a DLC for this game. Cooking meth, because meth gives you superpowers and makes you extremely smart. Or I think it's the other way around. To be able to cook meth, you have to be super smart. I learned that from Breaking Bad, because Walter White's a badass. And I hope once I actually was going to say once I actually purchase this game, but I'm never going to purchase this game because it's $30 and I'm a college student, which I've said for the upteenth time, and I don't have money for that sort of thing. Somebody's in that house, I know it. I'm going to get my ass kicked. I'm going to get my ass handed to me, and it's not going to be fun. Hello? Is there anybody in there? Jehovah's Witness, you want to hear the good old stuff of Jesus? It's Easter soon. Or it's already Easter, depending upon when I publish this video, so yeah, screw it. We're gonna go ahead and get our trusty pickaxes out, and we're gonna force you to take this pamphlet. I think I'm stepping on eggshells here, because a lot of you might be religious, and I've had a pretty religious upbringing myself, being a Methodist Christian, attending some church back when I was 8 years old, but you don't need to know that. You don't need to know every bit of my personal life, but it's gonna be revealed to you either ways, because I just enjoy talking when I'm nervous. So... what are we going to do now? Get the hell away from here because everybody's searching for a house. Let's do something that's not going to get ourselves killed. I've never actually explored constructing things before. I've always built like walls or roofs. So I think I might do that. I might start off by building something over here by this tree. It's probably not going to look like the most fantastic thing in the world, but I mean, you got to start somewhere. So let's construct a fort. Actually, a fort might be too ambitious. I'm just going to build walls like I always do. Because I'm an American, and the thing that us Americans know how to do best is to construct walls. Now, this part of the game might be boring because I'm trying to hide because I don't want to take part of the action quite yet because I don't want to die. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little story. Now, there once was this kid named Timmy. Timmy was about 14 years old and in the 7th grade. Now, Timmy was an adventurous fellow. He liked to go to the supermarket. He liked to go to Walmart. And one day he went to Walmart and bought himself a big old thing of olive oil and decided to rub that olive oil on his nipples. The end. Okay, that wasn't the best story in the world, but I mean, I just like talking, so... Actually, I don't like talking. I'm a pretty shy person, but... I mean, you gotta talk. It's a gaming channel. You gotta talk to people. You gotta get out of your comfort zone. I'm starting to sound like Alex Jones now, so I'm gonna tell you a conspiracy about 9/11. Alright. Hey ya. Hey ya. My baby don't mess around because they love me, we're outcast. I don't know what I'm singing. I just sing when I'm nervous, as you can probably tell. Or if you know me from... Oh, hello! And I'm dead. Shit. Well, I got 15th place, so that was pretty decent. Maybe instead of singing, I should have paid attention to the game, so that was my downfall. That was my attempt number 2 at this game. Look around for an attempt number 3. So anyways, if you like this episode, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share it with all of your friends, because I want my channel to grow with bright, beautiful young people. And I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.